Good morning, y'all. I want to share with you in today's video some pretty cool stuff that has happened recently. I tried to get some footage yesterday of yard sales. I have a little bit of footage, but it just so happened the sale that we actually purchased a few things from, I did not have the camera rolling. Didn't buy much. I showed after we got in the car, myself and Nicole, Nikki T. We showed you some of the things that we found. So today I want to share with you a video that I'll title From Sourced to Sold in 24 Hours. Pretty neat. Yesterday I bought a lot of Bibles. There was a church that was, I guess the pastor was moving and he was wanting to get rid of his library, and I was interested in a lot of the books, and he had, I don't know, 35 Bibles, and he wanted just to give them to me, and I would not allow him to do so. I tried everything I could, ended up making a donation to the church. Here's Nikki T here getting in the car. So I made a donation to the church and got the Bibles. So I listed some Bibles, listed some slot cars. Don't know what else maybe we'll sell today. But I want to share with you this video, things that were sourced and sold within 24 hours. What's up, Ms. Wheeler? Gonna do some yard selling?
Yep.
It's the third week in a row we've started a video and found absolutely nothing. So we're hoping today our yard sale treasures will be better. We're going to a neighborhood sale right now. Wish us luck. All right, the one sale that I did not turn the camera on, we did pretty good. Show them. Those are 3 slot cars. They're all used, but they're still in their cases. They're Nenco slot cars. Never seen them. Paid $20 for the 3. We also bought some bags, police issue bags. Don't know if they're of any value or not. There's one. So we'll look those up. Spent $40. Got a camera as well, a waterproof camera. So we'll see. Maybe we did all right there. Well, I did a little introductory video just a moment ago in the car. Me and Nikki T went off. We have a car load of stuff that we bought at yard sales today in about 2 hours. But I sold so many things last night. I think we had 12 items that sold and maybe 13 items that sold. But the cool part is there are some things that I sourced less than 24 hours ago that I'm selling out this morning. So I want to show and share with you a few of those that I went and purchased at yard sales yesterday. Purchased them yesterday. I listed them yesterday. They sold yesterday, and I'm mailing them out this morning. So from sourced to sold in less than 24 hours. And I think that's pretty neat. Here's the first sourced to sold items that I had. These are pretty neat. These are slot cars. I don't know if you can see the slot cars. These are one 30-second slot cars. These are Nenco, N-I-N-C-O, Nenco slot cars. I had these. I purchased 3 of these yesterday, and 2 of them sold within probably 2 hours. I had both of these listed for $39.99 a piece, and they sold. Took a best offer at $35 plus shipping. So the guy paid $10.60 shipping, and it's costing me $7.65 to ship these out. I'm going to ship them in this box here. This is just the shoe box, Priority Mail shoe box. If you're not using Priority Mail boxes for your Priority Mail, every box is costing you more money. I would use this. I think I'm actually going to resize this box. Woo! Averted disaster. So I just want to resize this box down just a little bit. Alright, all I do is just cut the box. Oh, make sure your fingers are out of the way. And I take the box, and I always like to make sure that I use the top of the box. So what I do is I cut the edges and slide this down in the box to make it, to me it just looks a little better. But to do that, you need to cut off to me is I cut off all the edges like that so that the box folds in. When the box folds in upon itself, I tape it up from the inside. It works really, to me it works better that way. It fits pretty tight. Alright, then I take this part of the box, jam it down in just enough to where it's good and tight. Square up the edges, get a little bit of tape on the inside. Don't want the box separating. So I tape it up on the inside. Some people say it's a little bit too much work, but I don't know, I'm really just doing this just for video purposes. Just to show you I know how to Frankenbox. Alright. Always make sure that you bubble wrap. I like to bubble wrap. To me it makes the item look a lot more professionally done. You want people to be happy when they get something, and you want it to get there in one piece. But I'll be honest with you, a lot of times I think even without shrink wrapping it, without bubble wrapping it, that it would get there in one piece. But it still looks a lot better to do it right for customer satisfaction. Because the first time you don't bubble wrap something that you think, oh, it'll make it, it won't, and you'll be paying. So just shrink wrap that, bubble wrap that, get it down in the box good and tight. I always write a little thank you note. Thank you from Reverend Resale. Put it there. Into the paper in the top of the bag. All right. Now I want to make sure, because we Frankenboxed it, we make all of this fairly uniform. Alright. That Priority Mail box is going nowhere, but to its customer. Priority Mails, it'll get to him in 2 days. So I sourced it and I sold it within 24 hours. Alright, here's some more that I sourced yesterday that it sold today. This first one is a Cambridge Bible. This has the Apocrypha with it. This is a Cambridge leather Bible. A nice Bible. What I'm first gonna do is put it in a poly bag. You never know if things are going to get wet, if somebody is going to leave it outside, the postal service, you never know. So always poly bag it. And bubble wrap it. Put it in a box. Resizing the box just a little bit. So I'm not using so much void fill. Void fill in there just to make sure it doesn't slide around too much. Fold the edges in, make sure. Always put in an invoice. This is just the print invoice. I do that for my records. Also write a thank you on there. They say in the Postal Service, if they find something that has shipped that has lost its label, that they'll actually look inside. If they can find out where it goes, they'll ship it to us. I don't know if that has ever happened to me, but if it did, I would be cool because they would have it there. So there's one Bible from being sourced yesterday. The Bibles I bought were really neat. It was a church. I don't know if the pastor was leaving or what was happening. But he had a lot of books, some that I wanted myself for my personal library here at the house and at the church. So I got 5 totes. I should have taken a picture. 5 totes full of Bibles and different things. I didn't need the Bibles, so I have got all of those to sell. But I bought all of his library. It's probably 400 books. Probably had 40 Bibles, and he would not take any money, so I left him $25. He didn't want money. I told him, hey, I'm not going to use all these. I'll probably get rid of some of the Bibles. And he said, hey, they're yours, but I left him $25 on the table. And I've already sold 3 of these. This one sold for $25 plus shipping. Sourced and sold within 24 hours. All right, here's the next Bible. This is a Chronological Life Application Study Bible. Sold this one for $30 plus $4.83 shipping. Once again, put it in a poly bag. You never know if it's going to be left outside and get wet. So I poly bag it. Poly bag it, bubble wrap it. That fits in there pretty well, pretty snug. Put in my thank you. Once again, I always do the invoice. Thank you, Reverend Resale. Whoa, cut that one too far. Don't want to cut the Bible wheel up. All right. I have a few cuts where I have cut myself with a razor blade. Just want to let you know, if you can do it without cutting yourself with a razor blade, it is a whole lot better to do so. So just want to encourage you, never cut towards yourself. It is not good. I worked in Alaska at this was a few years back. I was serving a church in Alaska. And I worked as a facility maintenance manager at a sports center there in Alaska. We were cutting up tires, the top of tires, to put weights in them for CrossFit so that they could run with the tires inside, or weights inside of the tires and run. I was cutting it with a hook blade, and I had a rope, and I said, I was pulling and trying to cut the rope. A hook blade is only sharp in the hook, and when it came out, it jammed me in my arm. That was not a good day. It hurt. They had to actually sew up a vein inside of my arm and then the outside. So once again, I've learned, don't do that. So here's our second Bible, sourced yesterday, listed yesterday, sold yesterday, and shipped out today. There's another Bible, sold from source to sold in 24 hours. All right, here's the last source to sold in 24 hours. This is a $15.99 Geneva Bible. It was printed in 2007, I believe, but this is just a translation. $15.99 Geneva Bible. Sold this for $25 free shipping. So happy to sell that Bible. The guy said he saw that these were being sold at $25, and he wished he'd have bought them back then. I had $29 on it. I asked him if he really wanted it. He said he did. So I told him I'd take $25 free ship, and he purchased it. Poly bagged for moisture protection, bubble wrap for looks. I don't think you're going to hurt this Bible at all. But not quite long enough. So another one of the eBay boxes. Put it in. Little void fill. So Ron, if you happen to watch Reverend Resale on YouTube, Ron, I thank you for your purchase. Do I think Ron is watching out of my 71 subscribers? I've seen crazier things to happen, but I probably not. Here's the fourth item, that I have sourced and sold within 24 hours. Here's this Geneva Bible, sourced, sold within 24 hours. So just want to share with you a few of the things also that I sold yesterday. Sold more of the Move Free. I think I sold 3 more bottles of this. Sold 2 of those shirts that I have that I don't have much money in. Sold 6 of these for $61, so a little bit over $10 a piece. Sold an Xbox game of new 2002 NFL Fever Xbox game. Sold a few other things, but just wanted to share with you, there are things that you can find at yard sales. You can list and sell within 24 hours. I've done that today, and now I've got 30 minutes to finish the rest of this and get it to the post office, so I'll see you in a minute. All right, 11 packages have been delivered. I had some that had multiple quantities. So I actually could title the video from sourced to sold to shipped within less than 24 hours. That doesn't always happen, but it's pretty cool when it does. I got a whole lot more things to list this weekend. I got a few hours to list today before we go play cards with our people. We play canasta every Saturday night, so looking forward to that. So I'm going to go to the honey hole and look at it, come back and do a little bit of listing. I might work on this video and get this video out. But if this is the first time that you've watched Reverend Resale, I hope you enjoyed it. I would encourage you to give me the thumbs up. Give me a like, give me a thumbs up, give me a subscription, subscribe, hit the bell, all of those things. We would be honored, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time. Deuces.